Hey there and welcome. In this video, we're going to add highlight and shine in a wet look. Now, in this particular picture, you can see that we added some highlight. We didn't add the wet look, just a warm highlight and subtle contrast. So, and you have the initial picture to compare with. You just have to zoom in a little. And you can see that here there's a little more light exposed, or her body's exposed to more light and a little more contrast. Here, we've basically added glossiness to the hair. So you can see that there's kind of like this glossy hair, light reflections. We kept the color and everything else. And this one is the really interesting one because you can actually make somebody look as if, they kind of were swimming in a pool, Like, for instance, we took this particular picture of Beyonce and we transformed the picture into wet look. Right, it's called the wet effect. Pretty useful for commercials of particularly things such as perfumes and stuff. Here we have this actress, and we changed. We gave her the wet look. Now, of course, there's a lot more that we can do, but let's try the wet look. All right, this is interesting. I think we can take like a male celebrity, like The Rock, but first we got to give him some hair. All right, so this is a prime picture for a commercial. But I think we should go with maybe a different picture, like something that's a little higher quality, to be honest. All right, this one is definitely good. All right, so I'm going to copy this particular picture. Let's go back to Google Gemini and let's paste the image. All right, now here we're just going to say give him long black hair. I wonder how he's going to look in that particular hair. All right, so it's going to start thinking, and let's see where it goes. 1, 2, 3. All right, so yeah, well, he did have long hair in Hercules, and it looked exactly like this. All right, so let's just create the images, paste the image now of The Rock looking like Hercules, and let's add the wet look. All right, so the idea or the prompt is simple. Make his face and hair look naturally and flawlessly wet for a commercial. All right, so now it's going to take this picture of The Rock and is going to transform it into wet picture for a commercial. All right, so you can see that it didn't really do a tremendous job. The drops, pretty good. And again, here is one of those times where it already considers that his hair is wet enough. So it didn't really make his hair wet. I think we can take a guy like Jason Momoa and apply the same prompt, Right. Let's create images. Now this will be our last edit in this particular video. In this one we're gonna say make his face and beard and hair look wet. It's going to remove the commercial part. Or you could say make him look wet. Okay, that might also work. Always trying the shortest combinations to the goal. They work a lot better. In this one, yeah, it did make him wet. All right. You can see that his hair, his face, there's a little droplets. There's some droplets from his beard. It does look pretty good. So that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you in the next ones.